thanks for coming. And actually, the event is kind of a little bit sad while we're all sitting here, because of Orlando, what happened in Orlando. But when I heard about the news, actually, I was sitting with my wife at the doggy park over in Wickham Park, and I heard the news, and I texted Chief Rankin and said, "Mark, what can we do to help? And do you need any guns for the SWAT team?" And Mark said, "Yeah, it would be great." So, the next day or the day after, you guys came out from the SWAT team, and we had the meeting. And we are more than happy to support the community. And we have basically a responsibility in the community. We don't produce toys. We produce firearms, which can take lives, but also save lives. And my basically underline is saving lives. For example, if somebody in this club would have been armed, I think it would have not been this disaster what happened there. But basically a terrorist target civilians, innocent people, and unfortunately this group of people didn't defend themselves. They couldn't defend themselves. They were kind of the group of people which is not very, how you say this, prone to own firearms. Anyhow, I want to give you, the law enforcement agency in this our community, the necessary tools to do the job, to protect our people, to protect the community. And whatever you need, and I shared this with the SWAT team when they came out here, and I also shared it with the chief. Whatever you guys need for the team, I don't want to make any money on you guys. I'll give it to you at whatever cost, whatever you want. Whatever my cost is, I'll give it to you. And, we want to support the community. And as a sign of our appreciation for the job you're doing, I donate today 5 of these AR-15 rifles we manufacture here in-house. They basically have a 15-inch key mod, free float, so the accuracy should be very good. And please let me know, your experience with the guns when you go out to the range, shoot them, and whatever we can do to improve them. We're here, we make them. So your input is always appreciated. And again, I want to thank the chief for the great job he's doing for our community, the mayor, and the city manager. So, a dear friend of mine. So thank you so much for all you do.
Thank you.
And again, thanks to you all for coming. But also let me just, mention a few names here of people who came here today. So Rob Medina represents Congressman Posey. Sheriff Wayne Ivey, he's stuck in traffic, so unfortunately we can't welcome him. Mayor Cody. Greg Link, did an outstanding job with the city. Of course, Mark Rankins. And Lieutenant Greg, how do you pronounce your name?
Latulip.
Latulip, okay. Yeah, basically, that's all really I had to say. I'm here for the community. My team is here for the community. Anything you need, we're here to help. Whatever we can do to improve, please let us know. And also, I see a lot of, the patrol cars parking our back at lunch break and dinner break and so on. I really appreciate it. So let's try to keep our community safe. And whatever we can do, let's do it together as a team. And then I know we will be successful.
I just want to say on behalf of the police department, and in particular our SWAT team is going to be using this equipment, thank you very much. I know that these things are very expensive items, and everything helps. One of our primary goals at the police department is to connect with our community, which includes our business owners, and you're certainly one of those. It's just important that we have that the relationship. That we have that mutual trust, mutual respect, so you can call me Mark. You're not calling the police chief, you're calling Mark, and I'm calling Uli, not I.O.Inc. And that's just so important. We stress that among our officers. We stress it among our entire organization. It's a city philosophy as well. We take a lot of pride in that, and we're just super appreciative that you're doing this for us. So thank you.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. Oh, I forgot one thing. During the meeting with the SWAT team, basically we learned that you guys don't have an armored vehicle, really, a practical armored vehicle. And what we're launching basically today with this event is basically a public fundraiser. We go to the communities, and maybe the businesses like Harry's and so on, they can also donate some funds to get you the tool you need, an armored vehicle. And Mike, what is this model you looked at?
Bearcat?
The Lenko Bearcat, that's what you guys want, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we start out official campaign now to fund a fundraiser to get you these tools, and maybe the city has some money or whatever, maybe the county as well, to get you the tool you need to keep us all safe.
Appreciate
it.
Thank you very much.
Really, from City Council, we want to say thank you very much. You've been a good steward from the time I've met you. We've had lunch and we sat down. You've always been upfront with us in regards to what you want to do for the community. I remember that we discussed arms, and at the time people were kind of like, oh, guns, guns, guns. But I think that if people get to meet you and know you like I do, you are a good community partner.
Thank you.
Okay, and you asked for the fire chief and for the police chief to come here and visit your facilities, and you always wanted to be out front with what you do here, and I think I have to commend you for that.
Thank you.
And even today, and what you're doing for our police officers, not only for them to have the equipment, but to also make this community safe. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
If I could just expand on what the mayor said. You know, we have articles and we understand how safe our city is. And the data states just how safe Palm Bay is. And that speaks to the training and the leadership and the quality of officers that we have. And I can't be more thankful to partners like I.O.Inc. who understand the importance of partnerships and allowing us to improve the quality of services, and that includes the tools that our police department needs to do their job. So I thank you on behalf of the city, I.O.Inc. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. So, yeah, if you want, feel free. We have some coffee, beverages, whatever you guys want. We have here. Kathleen, did I miss something?
No, sir. Did a good job. We also have a tour, so.
Very good. Yeah, if you want, basically arm yourself with a beverage, with a refreshment, and then we'll give you a tour, walk you to the facility, show you new equipment, what we're going to bring online this year, what we're planning for next year. And actually, let me summarize this real quick because it's either in the back there will be some noise. So basically, we bought equipment to make all the uppers and lowers for this weapon in-house. So basically, lower and the upper. Right now, we're using some vendors, but with the difficulty in getting parts, I said, forget about this. We'll make it in-house. So you will see the machines which are going to create the upper and lower receiver. Also with the barrels, you know how it is with barrels. Get a good accuracy barrel. So we basically went ahead and bought 2 gun drills. So one gun drill makes for our AK line the barrels. The other gun drill will make the AR-15 barrels. And we also bought some more equipment. It's being delivered, some lathe, to basically turn the barrels in the most efficient way. So that's all what's coming on right now online. The future is basically next year I want to get us some stamping presses and make all our stamp parts in-house. For example, the AK has a lot of stamp parts like the receiver, like the cover. These are all stamp parts. I want to make them in-house. So we're going to add on bits. Basically, we dedicate a room in the back, have to do modification, since the presses are very heavy and they have big impact. So we probably have to cut out some foundation, put new foundation in, and to place the stamping presses. And then in a couple of years, maybe 3 years, I want to have our own foundry here. Investment casting is the way to go in the firearms industry. Is everybody familiar with investment casting? No? Basically, in order to create a part, you can go 2 ways. You can machine it out of a billet, or you can go ahead and get kind of 90% of the rough shape, so they have minimal machining on these parts. So that saves you time and it saves you money with the same quality. So basically, I want to get our the casting house in place. So that's probably another $1 million or over $1 million investment, and it probably will need about another 10 people to operate that. So you see, there's a lot of investment I will put in here into this facility and into the community. But once we have everything in this building, we're completely self-sufficient, and that's my goal: to have everything here. And like I said, if you folks need anything, we're here for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, then okay, let's get a refreshment and head out for the tour.